Hello there, beautiful people. So, welcome back to Carol Coloring You. My bad, I said that wrong. So, welcome back to Coloring You. My name is Carol. That's the way it goes. Anyway, today I'm doing something a little bit different. I am doing an unboxing, but not in the traditional sense of like a tarot deck or an oracle deck. It's more of like a story unboxing. So, I went to the LA Conscious event a couple of weeks ago, and I met this woman there. She was an older senior, I would say, Betty White energy, but she was hilarious. She was funny. She was good vibes, and and she had some stories. She had stories, just like literally logs of stories. But the way that she carried these stories and logs is like this: very old school, very traditional. Like she's getting them printed, you know, and she's just putting herself out there. And I'm here for it. And I was like, you know what? And she told me, she was like, oh, when she saw that I was on YouTube, she was like, oh my gosh, can you please showcase this? I was like, yeah, girl, I'll do that for you. Why not? Um, she's a tarot reader as well. I will post like at the end somewhere in the description. I'll put her information. So in case you guys want to get connected with her. But I like her as a reader. She's pretty cool as how she reads. Now, she technically doesn't need a tarot deck to read, but she holds the deck. I don't know if it's for comfort or for clarification or what, but she'll hold it. And I just did an unboxing of a different deck. That's why I got this one. But anyway, she'll hold the deck and then she'll just be like, she'll talk to you, just a normal conversation, like if you're in the kitchen or something. And she may do this and that'll be just, I don't even know, just for movement, I guess. And then she'll still talk to you. And then the most that I've seen her do is probably like something like this. Like say she's in the middle of conversation and maybe you'll ask her a question. She might think about it like, wait. And I'll see her do this. She'll just pop and she'll glance. She'll be like, oh, okay. And then she'll continue on. And I was like, oh, she probably just uses it for clarification. Anyway, these are assumptions. I don't know. But she's amazing. And it was really nice interacting with her. And it just was. It wasn't the first time that I met her. I met her a couple of years ago as well, again at the LA Conscious event, but it was, I can't remember. It was like, I think right when we got out of COVID. That's where I met her. I can't remember what year that was. But anyway, she was writing stories then too. And then I saw her again this time around. And I was like, oh my gosh, girl, what do you got now? She's like, oh, I got these stories. I was like, okay, let's see what's going on. So I'm going to be honest, I have not read these. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm not going to read this whole thing to you, but just so that you get the vibe and the energy and the feel of it, just in case you like it, then you contact her and one, tell her you liked it, leave a review, and then two, purchase a book from her. They're like $20, I think. I'm not sure. I'll be honest, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm just gonna read until I get tired, until I feel it's just about right, I guess, just to get the synopsis, right? All right. The Heroine's Story. Chapter 1. Dear Claudia, I don't know what you think of the dating scene in America, but come on, we all know something has to give somewhere. The dating scene, the science of dating is out of control and somewhere else, and it needs to be gifted with an elastic bungee extension cord. Life just can't continue the way it is. I was on the Flatbush line, 3 stops into the past, and things were better then. Wait a minute. No, they weren't. Not then, not even now, not even, nor anytime soon. How can I be sure of anything I say? In other words, things had to get better the day I was riding on the beautiful Flatbush line. 3 stops into the Flatbush line. Something happened I never expected to happen. It might change my life. I challenged myself to a duel. I did not know it then, but I know it now. It took me 5 years to get an idea of the significance of the event. 5 years thinking I could never manifest what I wanted. 5 years dancing the same old dance routine. No change in the offing. The dance I did was the same old soft shoe routine. If I ever saw danger, I didn't see it. If I ever dared to sing, I got my thrills on Blueberry Hills or on any variation on that theme. I denied myself the last line of the song, which was the only last line I could remember. I tell you the truth, my jaw with Dr. Tyson, the old chiropractor, had practically dried up. When I say dried up, I know what could swim smack into the mind's eye right now might include a picture of what would be long-term client. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Claudia. The clients just stopped coming. Whatever way you do or don't look at, besides it's all honesty because of the dearth of real life clients. Tyson wanted to practice on me, and I had enough adjustments to heal maybe 10 different people. My spine as fluid as the presence of a super slippery eel or a crocodile honing in on your grandmother's front doorstep in Florida. I could see this job was going nowhere, and the doctor wasn't one to clip his nails as he neglected any prefunctory sense of hygiene. I did better at clapping Mango's nails. My office is a testament to just how happy Mango is to have his claws clipped at regular intervals. I had to work long enough at Dr. Tyson's that I would, with luck, one day collect some unemployment benefits. Not that such mundane matters could ever fully occupy my mind in all those years. I worked and provided what I thought was a good service to the people who had ventured into the office. What I wanted was the greater healer's job of the century. What was desired was the sudden appearance of a new job that would interest me and take me on a long journey for the rest of my life. I didn't want to end up on the food stamps in Brooklyn. You know, what what it came right down to it. I would rather visit the Southwest than to do anything else and stagnant, than do nothing and stagnant. Claudia, you know me well enough. I told myself. I promised myself that during my current way of life, when everything's got too bad, one can always elect to move. America's truck stops are as spacious as the making of a Siberian meteor shower on a summer's night. There are always new places to discover. I tell you the truth, I was fed up and looking for an adventure. Well, after 10 years with Dr. Tyson and the fears of ending up unemployed or worse than still unemployed, still I was not quite prepared for what happened at the third stop on the Flatbush line that day. Let me tell you what happened. That's all I got. That's the first page. All right, so let me show you the second book. So the second book is Canary Songs. Image, you can see the image is a woman with gray hair, a wise woman. That age. Elizabeth Bishop, PhD. So these are poems. The first one is called Canary Song, Underworld, and then the next one is called Lantern. I'm gonna read you the Underworld. This is just the very first one. Let's see what she's got to say. Let's go, baby. Underworld. And it's got an image of a blue bird, which is the canary. I am on fire, and yet I carry stem, bowl, and parcel of leaf-ridden, leaf-filled widows. Veins of little leaves are flowing past veins of skill. Filigreed fawns will fill my empty hands. I am reaching out to every leaf I catch sight of. For once, I am fully confident I am not condemned for not knowing the house of victory is almost mine. I don't even know what the particular story is about. Invisible as salt, without a body, semi paralyzed by fear, I was placed on a gurney with a bronze lantern held by someone else. I don't even know who this someone else is. my soul, my spirit guide, the spirit guides belonging to someone else, it appears as if everything that is happening to someone else. I am well appraised that I am aware of a bizarre hankering to eat a melon or a guava or two. Meanwhile, I'm too frightened to ask for anything from any one of the attendants. I am not sure whether it's because I'm pregnant with the unpinnings of the underworld or not. Does anyone wish to challenge me to a duel? This is totally a crazy life in which I find myself swimming. Who is keeping track of everything I am doing? Of course, I am not really doing anything but just surviving. Is this my undoing as a do-wagger? As a priestess of timeless time? Someone who is lost to the sanctity of rhyme? I'm not the one who is doing anything. I'm just an actress caught swimming among the magical Palintonic in the sea of life. Adrifted as an arrangement marriage between the body, mind, and soul is the only way I can describe it. I do not know what that word was. I'm going to showcase it to you. Okay, so I'm not the best reader, or I don't know. So, to the average person, that could be very, very simple. To me, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what that's saying. But that's the poem. And when I say I don't know what that said, I mean just a word. Um, her vocabulary is more expensive than mine. That's all I gotta say. But it was very nice, and I enjoyed that. Well, if you guys enjoyed this with me today, yeah, I'm gonna put her information in the bottom. You could check out her website. You could check her out. You could leave a review. You could leave a message. You could say, "Hey, I heard your story on Coloring You's YouTube page." All right, you guys have an amazing day. Bye.